Alright, let's get out of the way. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment if you like. This time is a back-to-back review, Blue Lock, episode 21 and 22. Alright, let's get started. So the episode starts off with all of them being really hyped. They're, yeah, fuck yeah, we scored! They're so focused on Ren, they think, is he the best striker on this whole team? Because they're not talking about any of the other people. The amount of focus they have on this guy, he must clearly be the best. So they should just end this thing here and let him win. And maybe I haven't watched enough soccer, but have you ever seen a soccer ball do a backspin? That might not even be the crazy part, because this goofy looking guy rams into Baro with his shoulder and he says, fuck, that's annoying. And on top of that, that's not all he does. He passes it to Ren and he just slams that ball all the way to almost the goal. And then he gets even more dumb because it passes to the guy with the really long hair and he fucking tries to score with the show attack name, Aerial Chest Takedown. But no shot. Chiri's right there. He says, nope, you're not gonna fucking get past me. So then he passes it to Ren, and that guy can run like no one's business. He just runs that shit, and he doesn't even stop. He even passes this guy with ease, and then he was probably thinking it's gonna be a clear shot, but no, he comes out of nowhere. And he's the guy who says, I'd probably sacrifice my whole head to block this thing. I could tell he's like the type of guy that if you punch him in the face 50 times, he's gonna be bleeding, but he's still gonna be up out of the adrenaline. But that doesn't really matter because Ren's here to knock him out and become the #1 striker. So he passes to Batra, which is also kind of crazy because he thinks, is he good? Is he bad? And you're going to see throughout these 2 episodes that he's going to be thinking about that a lot. But that doesn't matter right now because right here, Batra scores on Isagi. He's like, no, that was supposed to be my score. So now the score is 3-2 and it's going to be pretty bad from here. And after he scores, that's when Isagi figures out that, okay, maybe he is a lot better than I am, but that's not going to stop me because I'm going to put my fucking face in there. I mean, sacrifice your body or head back to school to learn something that you don't want to learn and maybe suffer for the rest of your life. But back to the topic at hand. When it comes to Isagi and Ren, they're both very intense, so it kind of feels good that there's Nagi and Chigiri who are kind of more laid back. And all they say is, you know what, maybe we should just re-strategize and figure out how to take them down in a different way. It's not that hard, we can just execute it later. And then he says, yeah, you're right, I guess we should do that. And they start walking away, but Baro's like, no, I can't fucking let them do this. I'm gonna be the winner. And so they get their cleats on the field and they start running. And Isagi passes Chigiri and Chigiri can't pass it anymore because Ren's in front of him and he's very good. So he knows that he has to pass it to someone else. And to be honest with you, I'm surprised he can kick it all the way over there where Nagi is. So Nagi starts running with it, but he needs to figure out how to pass to someone. So he finally finds a way to pass to someone. He passes Isagi and Isagi says, alright, it's my time to shoot and I've been waiting for this whole time. But right when he's about to shoot, you won't believe who's there. It's freaking Ren. He already knew that he was going to go there and he says, I read you like a fucking book. And then Isagi tries to battle him with his strength, but he's too damn weak. Ren's much stronger. He's going to have to bulk up and start eating way more and exercising a lot. It feels like Ren has got this one. He's going to probably win this whole match. But because they're the main characters, there's not a chance, right? But that doesn't matter that he can't block him because there's a line behind him. He's ready to kill this guy. This guy has way more muscle than this skinny twig that keeps running around the field. So he takes it from Ren and runs down the field with no one stopping him. He makes it all the way to the end and actually scores. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you get. And not just that, it's actually 3-3, so they tied again. So I'm thinking, alright, so they can actually make it this time, realistically. Sometimes it feels like they just made a score just so they can tie up. But this time it felt like he was actually trying and no one could really stop him. So now they're back on the field for the second round and they're thinking, alright, let's switch positions and now you take on Ren. And so Isagi figured out a plan. They put Chigiri next to Ren, so even if he tries to run around, Chigiri's much quicker. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's how you do it. Finally, some good plans. So then Ren thinks, alright, I need to pass to someone, but the other people are already blocked, and he sees Batra still open, and he passes to Batra, but he's like, I knew you were going to be here. And even when Batra thinks he made up a plan so he can actually make a goal, no, they already thought about another plan behind that. And they switch positions. Now Chigiri's with Batra, and Chigiri's much quicker. So then Isagi comes and takes the ball and passes to Baro. Baro runs up the field, but that other guy that's really fucking annoying stops him, and then Ren gets in the way and kicks that ball off the fucking field. So then Batra goes into this depressing fucking phase, and he's thinking, am I even good? Why am I even on this field? These people in front of me are very, very talented, and what am I? I thought I was the monster. I thought I had all the stuff. But he's not the only one, because Isagi's also thinking, wow, everyone on the other team is so good, and it feels like we can't even stop them anymore. And so the weird looking kid is about to score on them, but then they think, alright, we can't stop him, so what do? We pretend we're playing fucking football and we tackle him. And because they pretended to play American football, that is when they said, alright, you get a strike, so now they get 1 free goal on you guys. So Isagi's plan is to make a wall so they can somehow block the ball from going to the goal. But of course the guy who's shooting is Ren, and that guy has an amazing shot. So when he kicks the fucking ball, it goes over his head, and he can't even block it because they use their heads, but it's too high up, and he scores. And then the disrespect that this guy has is when he tells Isagi, hey, this was never a fair game to begin with. I was much better than you, and that's why you're going to lose here. And talking about here, that's the end of this video. So I'll see you guys in part 2 tomorrow. Peace.